Hey guys, it's Mariana, and first of all, I just want to say that look at my nails, aren't they so cute? I just did them, and yeah, that's basically it. Okay, second of all, I can't believe it's already, well, it's almost November, the time that I'm filming this, and the time that I'm gonna upload it, I think. Yeah, it's November, so I guess that means another plan with me video, or like a bullet journal setup type of thing. So instead of writing or like drawing or whatever a little quote page on this left side, I wanted to try something different. I got this idea from one of my friends. She told me that you can just like write down all the dates of the month on the left side, and then every day you write down something that you're grateful for. And I think that would be a good practice because 2020 has been pretty difficult, and so it's just a good practice to think of something that makes your day a little bit better. And so that's what I did over there. And for the theme of this month, I kind of wanted to just do a like online school type of thing because I don't think I've done that. In August I did a school theme because it's back to school season, but I haven't done like an online school thing, and I figured that since I'm so tired of it, I might as well make something cute out of it so that I can actually get excited about it. I don't know, and I had no idea what to do for this month because October is the Halloween fall season and then December is Christmas. So what happens in November? We don't have Thanksgiving here, so like what happens in November? And so I was scrolling through Pinterest and I saw this cute little sticker of a computer, and so I figured, you know what, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take that idea and make it into my bullet journal theme for this month. So here I'm just writing the typical dates of the month. I don't know, the month-long calendar inside the computer, and then I'm just gonna color in the computer. For the color palette, I actually wasn't I actually wasn't sure what colors I would use, but all the pictures that I saw of this theme, which is like Amanda Rach Lee and some other people, they were a bunch of like pastel colors, so I figured I would do pastel as well because that's how I could see it, and I'm not very creative, so yeah. I chose purple. Actually, the picture of this computer that I saw was pink, and pink and like purple or something, pink and blue, I'm not quite sure. And I was like, okay, I don't want to copy it completely, so I switched it around so it's a little bit different. But in the end, I'm pretty happy because I do like purple more than pink because purple is more of a cool color than a warm tone. I mean, I don't know what pink is either, but it's closer to red, okay? And I'm not a fan of warm tones. So yeah, I'm quite happy with this color palette. I think it turned out cute. Oh, by the way, the markers that I'm using here are just my Crayola Super Tips, and this other marker, like the brush markers, the 24 brush marker thingies. I don't know, I'll leave a link to it down below. I got them from Lazada or one of those. Okay, so for this monthly layout, this was directly inspired by the one of Amanda Rach Lee. I don't know why I can't speak today. Oh, I know why actually. It's because I have a mouth sore on my tongue and it hurts. Okay, but anyway. So, back to the bullet journal. I'm just doing this type of like, it's kind of gonna look like, it's gonna look like they're in Windows, I guess. Like, you know the computer Windows screens? Yeah, those things. And then I saw Amanda Rach Lee, one of her bullet journals, I think it was one of her bullet journal spreads, sorry. It was like a online thing as well. I think it was the beginning of quarantine. I know that it was the month of September, and she did this thing where she put like little tabs on each day of the on each week, each day of the week. Wow, I really can't speak today. But yeah, so that's also my idea in this one. So yeah, as you can see, I actually already sketched it out. I sketched out everything, and now I'm just outlining it with this marker, and I actually would normally use a Muji pen for this, but I thought my Muji pen didn't have ink, and I didn't want to like try to draw lines with a pen that I wasn't sure had ink. I made a mistake. Yeah, so as you could see over there, I was very upset because I made a mistake. As you could see, there are, for some reason, 8 days of the week here. No, but that last column was supposed to be for the notes, or like for the future dates, you know, like anything in like past the month of November, I can just write it down there. And so I just had to use correction tape. And why it's such a pain to do that is that the color of my paper isn't white, it's cream or something, like it has a tint of like yellow, I don't know. And that means that the correction tape is gonna be seen. Like, it's, it just does not look very pretty because it's very blatantly out there. But it's okay. In the end, who cares, right? Actually, fun fact, I wasn't gonna make the monthly layout for this month like 2 pages. I was considering making it 1 page because I figured that I don't really use it as much anymore. But I have to keep it a habit to try and use it because I feel like after the pandemic I might lose that habit. So I'm just gonna keep it just because. And also the design, I think it really is just easier that I made it 2 pages. So right now I'm just making a little outline so that, again, like I said, I can make it like windows. So as you can see on that right one over there, I already drew like the X's and whatever for the windows, like the computer windows thingy. So yeah, and I just wrote November. And on the side over here, I thought this was really cute. I also saw this on Pinterest. I put a little search box there, you know, like a Google search thingy. And inside the box, I just wrote, when will COVID end? Because we've been in quarantine, in the Philippines at least, pretty much in quarantine for like, how long has it been? 6-7 months? Since March, guys. March. And it's crazy how long we've been here. So it's really tiring and whatever, we just gotta deal with it. But I just can't wait for it to end, and I'm sure everybody else also can't wait for it to end. Like, I just want to end the suffering of the world in general, you know? Okay, but anyway, I just wanted to color the outside over here because, again, that's kind of like what Amanda H. Lee's bullet journal layout looked like. And yeah, and I kind of regretted using this highlighter. It's the Stabilo highlighter, the pastel one. It's pastel pink, and I don't know, I kind of regretted it just because this highlighter with the marker that I used to outline, it was just not a good mix because it just smudged everything. So like the pink, you can't really see it on camera, but in real life it looks pretty dirty now. Like, it's not that pretty. And also I felt bad for wasting its ink, so instead of using pink for the next page, I ended up using just purple. And I wasn't sure about this at first, but then looking at it afterwards, it kind of makes it look better because at least there's a little bit more contrast in this page. Because if not, it would have just been all pink, and I don't know how I would feel about that. So at least this changed it up a little bit. And for the tabs, I also decided to go with a color palette of like pinks and purples. And I'm not sure why, but I ended up using the highlighters again. So that kind of makes it look like it's blending into the background, but it's fine, I guess. At least there's like different shades of purple for the tabs, and I'm okay with that. But again, it freaking smudged the words. But it's fine. We can just pretend that doesn't exist, and that didn't happen. So there's my monthly spread, and now moving on to the next page, it's the sleep tracker. Now this is probably the most tedious page, and if you haven't seen my other bullet journal videos, basically I just write down the dates on the left hand side, and then all throughout I just write the numbers from 12 to 12 or like 12 to 11 because like AM, PM, and I just highlight it. And so there, at least you guys didn't have to go through me writing and the time lapse of that, because that would have taken forever, because actually doing it took forever. So I decided to do that transition. And well, the transition was okay, I guess. Good job, me, for trying something new. But, okay, so anyway, for this page, I'm sticking with the purple. I don't know why, it's just that I don't have that many markers and stuff, okay? So, like, that are light colored, that won't cover up the writing. And I figured that that's just my color palette, I guess. It's pink and purple. So I did that, and it just looks like a little window thingy again. And it's so cute because it's like sleep tracker, but instead of a space, it's just an underscore. You know how like it is on a computer? Yeah, it's cute. Now, there was a lot of space to be filled up. There's a lot of empty space on this page, so I ended up just drawing like stars and like a moon and I think clouds. And that doesn't really go with the theme, but it is for the sleep tracker, so I just figured, you know what, it's okay, I'll just do that. Also, I don't know how to draw clouds. Like, I'm not very good at it, but we can just pretend. Okay, so for the last page of the monthly setup, I am just doing the weekly spread. Just so y'all know, I used to do 2 pages for the weekly spread because I used to have way more tasks to do in a day that I had to write down, especially with school and stuff, and I had to write down like my assignments there. But now, since I just have to make a to-do list, I've left the spaces pretty small because I really don't need that much space, and I'm pretty glad that I did, because if not, I feel like this notebook would have been full by now. But now that I've reduced it to 1 page per week, I think I can make it till December with this notebook, so I don't need to get a separate one. But anyway, so for this side, I'm just again doing a bunch of little windows that are open, and some are overlapping each other, and that's really pretty much it. And on the side over here, I'm just putting a little folder. It's not a very nice folder, for my goals, and later on I'm gonna end up putting one for notes because I realized that I didn't have a notes thingy, and it's gonna be pretty small in that over there, but that's okay because I barely use it, but it's just good to have just in case. So anyway, for this page, I'm deciding pink because the previous page was actually pink and then purple, and then this was gonna be purple and then pink, so at least it's a little bit different. I don't know. Okay, so I just used different markers, the Crayola Super Tips, as well as my Stabilo highlighter. And now I'm just writing the dates again with a number and then the underscore and then the day of the week. And I think that's pretty cute. Oh, and I also drew like a little arrow thingy, you know. I feel like that's there on every page except for the sleep tracker, just to show like it's online and it's on a computer. So, like I said, here's my little notes thing. It's very tiny. I don't even know what could fit in that, but I barely use it anyway, but it's just good to have. And now, like I said earlier, these are windows of, on like a, I don't know, like web windows? I don't even know. And so I'm just drawing those like X and then like the minimize thingy majiggy. Yeah, that thing on each of them. And like I said, I did sketch out everything, so now I'm just erasing it, and then the rest of the pages I'll probably erase later on. Honestly, at the time of doing this voiceover, I still haven't erased them. But anyway, here is the full flip through of this month. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please like this video if you did. Comment down below if you use a bullet journal. I don't know. Also my voice, I don't know what just happened there. But anyway, I post videos every Tuesdays and Thursdays, mainly about school, sometimes vlogs, and some covers. So don't forget to subscribe and click that notification bell. And I will see you guys next week. Goodbye.